Whispers from the dark. Last night, I woke up to the sound of my own voice whispering in the darkness. Confused, I reached for my smartwatch on the nightstand, and the display flickered to life, showing a recording I didn't remember making. The timestamp indicated it was from just an hour before, while I was asleep. My heart raced as I played it back, and my own voice filled the room, conversing with someone else, someone who knew things about me that no one else could possibly know. They spoke of my childhood fears, the ones I'd buried deep down, and a sense of dread washed over me, realizing whoever, or whatever, was on the other end of that conversation had access to the darkest corners of my mind. In the recording, the voice was calm, almost soothing, but its words were anything but. It reminded me of a time I was 7, lost in a supermarket, and the panic that gripped me as I realized my parents were nowhere to be found. Then, it mentioned the dreams I had in college, the ones where I was falling into an endless abyss, a reflection of my fear of failing. Each revelation was a scalpel, slicing through my sanity. I couldn't understand how this entity knew so much about me, things I'd never spoken about, not even to those closest to me. Desperate for answers, I spent my day trying to uncover the origin of the recording. I scoured through forums and tech support sites, searching for any logical explanation. My smartwatch wasn't supposed to have the capability to record conversations, let alone know my subconscious fears. But as the day wore on, I found nothing. Exhausted, I decided to try and replicate the incident, hoping the entity would return and reveal itself. I set my smartwatch to record and drifted into a restless sleep, praying for a resolution. When I awoke, there was a chilling sense of déjà vu. Another recording had appeared, but this time, it ended with a promise: "I'm closer than you think." My blood ran cold, and I glanced around my room, feeling watched. I realized then that this entity wasn't bound by physical form, it was a manifestation of my own fears, given life through technology. The thought that my deepest anxieties could haunt me in such an intimate, invasive way was terrifying. I stared at my smartwatch, knowing it was no longer just a device, but a portal to something darker, and I couldn't escape the feeling that it was just the beginning.